Hello, it's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple. I make healthy eating simple for busy women. And welcome to the second video in this little video series. Today, what we're talking about is how a simple change in your focus can make a huge change in the way you live your life and in decreasing your stress. So I have been reading the book, The Four Agreements. It's going to show. If you have not read this book, The Four Agreements, I highly, highly recommend it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the fourth agreement, which is always do your best. Now, always do your best. Sometimes we think we are always doing our best, but it sounds such a simple concept, right? But the way it was told here is that what I always thought always do your best is kind of like doing something 1,000%, like doing better than anybody else, like doing it to the extreme. Doing your best means exhaustion to me. To continually do your best all the time, sometimes to me that seems like, wow, that's just like that all or nothing mentality. If I'm not doing it all, then I just quit and do nothing, because I'm obviously failing if I'm not doing my best all the time. So if I'm failing, I'm not going to get the results, so I might as well just give up. Now, do any of you feel like that? I know many of you have that all or nothing mentality because I have talked to you about it. I have seen what women have done. Why you give up all the time is because you have that mentality, and maybe other blogs. But I'm going to read a quick little blurb, a little story from this Four Agreements, okay? So bear with me while I read this to you. There was a man who wanted to transcend his suffering, so he went to a Buddhist temple to find a master to help him. He went to the master and asked, "Master, if I meditate 4 hours a day, how long will it take me to transcend?" And the master looked at him and said, "If you meditate 4 hours a day, it'll perhaps take you 10 years to transcend." So thinking he could do better, the man said, "Oh, master, what if I meditated 8 hours a day? How long will it take me to transcend?" And the master looked at him and said, "If you meditate 8 hours a day, perhaps you will transcend in 20 years. "But why will it take longer if I meditate more?" the man asked. And the master replied, "Here's the message. You are not here to sacrifice your joy or your life. You are here to live, to be happy, and to love. If you can do your best in 2 hours of meditation, but you spend 8 hours instead, you will only grow tired, miss the point, and you won't enjoy your life. Do your best, and perhaps you will learn that no matter how long you meditate, you can live, love, and be happy." Doing your best, you are going to live your life intensely. When you always do your best, you take action. Doing your best is taking the action because you love it, not because you're expecting a reward. So, doesn't that hit home for many of you? And doesn't that also really refer to the big diet industry, the big exercise community, doing things to the extreme to get results? And that's why those diet plans or exercise plans do not work, because you kind of give so much of yourself. So what he's kind of saying is, when you give too much, when you try too much, when you work too hard at something's too extreme, you can't hold on to that for any length of time, because you're obviously giving up a lot of other things in your life that you enjoy. So if it's a strict diet plan, you're giving up a whole bunch of foods that you enjoy. If it's a strict exercise plan that takes hours or is extremely hard, it takes all of your energy plus a lot of your time. So therefore, you're giving up a lot of joy in life. So the message is that you should not be this all or nothing person, and that's going to take a shift. By also what it means when you do your best, it means doing your best in the moment. So if you wake up tired and exhausted, or if you had something really stressful in your life, then that day your best is going to be whatever your best is. If being your best is just managing to smile and to be nice and to make it through the day and then go home and sleep, respect your body and get some rest, then that is your best. If you wake up feeling energetic and full of life and excited to start the day, then maybe you'll be able to do your run, your exercise routine, you'll be able to prep a whole bunch make a big healthy salad and stuff, right? Then that will be your best. But your best changes every moment, because your mood changes, because the situation in your life changes. The message is to do your best every moment according to what your best can be. It doesn't mean do less than your best. It doesn't mean exert yourself to push and do more than you can do logically, right? That'll lead to stress and burnout. So the message is just do your best, but understanding that do your best means the best in that moment, the best that day, the best you can do. And then when you don't do, when you fall short, or when you think you fall short, forgive yourself. If you're always doing the best with what you have, that means even if you're really tired, your best may be, like I said, taking a nap for yourself. That truly is doing what's best for you at that time. You will rid yourself of the stress, of the guilt, and everything, knowing that the next day you will probably feel better and you will be able to do different. You will still do your best the next day, but your best will be different than what you got done today. So it's just taking more care of yourself. So that little shift in focus on being your best is not giving, more than you have at that time, because that will only lead to burnout. That will actually probably make you go backwards or even give up. So I hope this little message in this video helped you. I hope you resonated with, and I'd love to hear some comments if you did, so you can comment below. And thank you so much for watching these videos, and I hope that they really helped you.